In tonight's Reiner Report, we look into the question of why people are leaving California. Recent data show over the last 2 years, California's population lost 500,000 people. Our political reporter Morgan Reiner has been looking into the answer tonight and where people are going. Morgan, is that population loss just because of migration?
Laura, California had more babies born here over the last 2 years than people who have died. This isn't about the birth and the death rate. So yes, to answer your question, this is mostly because people are choosing to leave.
Susan L. Casey has fond memories growing up in Sacramento.
Take trips to Lake Tahoe, enjoy nature up in California. So that was a lot of fun.
But doesn't miss it now that she's gone.
You know how they say everything in Texas is larger? It's true.
It's love that brought her to Houston, where her husband lives. It's the finances that makes her say she does not want to leave.
Housing would be just so expensive there, whereas over here, we would be able to buy a second home and make an investment rather than spending like $700,000 on a home in California to get something maybe half the size.
And safety.
In Sacramento, I've lived in areas where I couldn't imagine letting my children play outside.
It's politics that drove Blanca Nunez and her family's decision to leave.
One of the most beautiful states we've been stationed at. The weather is phenomenal, so much to do, but then it's also been really scary. My kids are unvaccinated for the most part.
She made that decision because of her daughter's disability.
I already communicated with the schools. They have services for my kids. They can attend without a problem. Pediatricians, they all take you if you are making different choices for your kids. We're here, you have to find a unicorn that will allow you to be part of their practice.
They moved to Texas on Sunday and no longer need to rent. They purchased a home.
Our money's going to go a lot further.
Census data shows that just counting domestic migration in and out of the state, California overall lost 871,000 people. After accounting for international migration, the birth and death rate, California lost about 500,000 over 2 years, second only to New York, and one of only 18 states that saw an overall population decline.
Of course, there are so many reasons why people are choosing to stay in California. It is still the most populous state. But for those who are leaving, what cities are people moving to? Data from USPS shows people move to Miami more than any other city. But many cities in the West are up there as well. Salt Lake City coming in at number 7. One of the reasons why the governor probably held a recent press conference telling Californians not to move there because they already have limited housing and other resources.
Yeah, certainly a lot to consider. Morgan, are there any signs this population decrease is slowing down?
Well, the rate of decline this last year did slow down. Every expert I've ever interviewed and the Public Policy Institute of California cites housing costs as the biggest driver. And as the state works to increase the number of units, the goal is that the state will be able to keep people from leaving and will hopefully start to see an increase in the coming years.
Our Morgan Reiner reporting. Thank you.